Hey guys, Merry Christmas. This is Paul Blark's Garage. I had made a video earlier. I was in the process of making it, and I guess I had so much memory already used up on this Moto Z phone that it cut me off nearly at the end of the video, and I kind of wanted the whole thing, y'all to see the whole thing. But as you know, I got this 88 GMC Sierra, or G, some people call it GMT 400. But anyway, I've been having troubles with the transmission in it. When I bought it, I was told it was a 350 turbo, but it didn't take me long to realize when I crawled up under there to kind of look at it, the governor and stuff, that it was a 700R4. Ran the casting numbers, and it came up to be the one that came out of the truck. But this is an 88 GMC Sierra that somebody had took the TBI out and put a 350 Vortech in it. And when I bought it, the heads were either, gaskets were either blown or cracked according to the previous owner, which it was cracked heads, and which I've done videos on how I fix that and all that kind of stuff, and things to look for and things to watch out for when buying the heads and all that in previous videos. But anyway, I've been kicking this to death and wishing and praying it wasn't the transmission, because it's just right now for me, it's a huge financial burden, Christmas being here, even though this is a toy which soon could be turning out to be a daily, since my son uses my other truck for his construction stuff. I've put money in it also recently with some other stuff I did videos on. But anyway, I just came out here because I'm pretty much spending Christmas alone this year, and got out here and was just kind of diagnosing this thing. I've done videos to where I checked the governor, and I'm still not too sure if the governor is even a good governor, even though the valve was going up and down in it and the gear didn't look bad. And but I cranked it and ran it to temperature and pulled the dipstick out, and it had kind of metal debris on the dipstick, so that's probably telling me that probably the clutches in this thing, third and fourth gear, are going bad in it. I was going to change the fluid and filter to see if that would help, but normally when you change the fluid and filter, it doesn't damage the transmission, it just takes the band-aid off the transmission, because you got that clutch material floating around in the fluid, and it actually helps with that clutch material being in there to help change the gears in if the clutches material are gone off the clutches. When you do the fluid, you're taking all that clutch material stuff out, and it causes them to slip even worse. So they're already bad, it's just when you change the fluid, it just makes them slip that much worse. So you're just taking the band-aid off of it. So anybody that tells you that, oh, when you done that you ruined your transmission, that's not the case. You already had bad clutches in there to begin with. All you did was took the band-aid off of it when you changed the fluid. And but I'm just curious to how bad it is. I want to take the pan off, probably do it tomorrow if the stores are open. Not sure if they're going to be open, but I'll probably just go get a gasket and for shits and giggles and take it off, and because I know it's going to be about a $1,300 or $1,400 fix unless I just go to a junkyard with a 30-day warranty and throw one up in there. And with that Vortech in there and the little bit of performance stuff I have, I don't even know if a 700R4 stock one is going to take the abuse from it, because it is kind of a lot peppier than what it was, and runs out really strong. Done a couple of burnout videos of it, and not even half throttle, but I've done all I know how to do to it. I pulled the governor out and fixed the valve that was in it, and it goes up and down like it's supposed to, and put a brand new detent cable on it, adjusted it out right, and got it setting in there right. So I will take the pan off tomorrow, the next day, and look at the fluid, and when I do, I'll do a video and let y'all see what it looks like on the inside. Pretty sure most of y'all know what one looks like that's bad. But anyway, I'll be doing that. But I had done a video a few minutes ago, and I actually had this paper towel out, and I was showing y'all what the fluid looked like, and it's kind of a grayish, reddish color. You could actually see material on the dipstick when I pulled it out. And but it's sad, because I really want to drive this truck. I had this thing for about 5 or 6 months now, and I've probably put 2 miles on it. But it's a project truck, so it's really not hurting my feelings that bad, but I'm just ready to go open throttle and just start making videos of the truck running and doing shenanigans with it, because that's what I bought it for, is just something to have fun in, and something that me and my son, the one remaining son I have that lives in this area, We pretty much put it all back together and got it running. But due to work and his work, it's been hard to work on it lately. But it ain't gonna be too hard pulling this tranny out. It'd probably take me a couple hours to get it out on the ground. And guy told me 800 plus parts, which I think is kind of high for me bringing it to him. I looked up the kits online, and they were anywhere from $150, to $190 for just a rebuilt kit. Some of them with Corvette servos and stuff that were under $200. So that means he's charging me about $600, $700 labor, and which I've seen people pull these out and build them in a day. Over in Arab, Alabama, there's a place out there. Wish I could remember the name of this guy. He's an older guy. Jenkins Transmission is what it is in Arab, Alabama. He pulled one out of my little Camaro. I had a little RS Camaro with a 700 R4 in it. He pulled it out, and I actually went up there to make sure that's what he was doing. He actually had it out, had it rebuilt, pulled it out that morning. By that afternoon, it was almost completely took apart and redone. And by the afternoon of the following day, he had it built back up in the car, and I picked it up that afternoon. And he didn't charge me, I think, but like $600, which I thought was an outstanding deal. But that's just some good old Alabama boys out here. If you find one that's been living here for a long time, and he's making a living, but then again, he's not going to rape you when you go in to try to get something fixed. That knows what they're doing. That's what I love living in Alabama, some parts of Alabama anyway. If you live over in Marshall County, Alabama area, where I'm originally from, those guys out there do you right. Most of the mechanics out there will anyway. They're just good old boys. But anyway, enough rambling. Still need to get a electric fan and put in there. Still got a bolt I need to go, and I'm still waiting to hear back from O'Reilly's on that ordeal, which I did a video explaining what happened on that. Basically bought some bolts from them to go in the clutch fan, and they all broke at the same time in the same spot and ruined a whole bunch of stuff, which I did a video on that. So I'm waiting on that. If I don't hear anything from them, probably by January, second week of January, I'll probably just splurge and go and just probably order a radiator fan kit off eBay. I've seen a couple in there that's the 2 and 3 flues that come with a fan already on it, and the solenoids and everything you need, and switches and stuff, and thermostat and all that. I could get all that for under $250 delivered. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a good Christmas. I'm getting ready to grill me out a brisket and drink a few beverages and have Christmas to myself. But anyway, y'all guys have a good day. This is just a short video of the truck, kind of give a little update. It's kind of bored. Everybody's gone from here to various places. And y'all be safe. Have a good Christmas, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.